Hello everyone! As the population of our planet steadily increases, so does our demand for food. Nowadays, to protect our crops from pests and diseases, we spray them with pesticides.
Hydrogen peroxide is a colorless liquid that has recently been approved by the US Environmental Protection Agency for safe use in pesticides. Along with this use, it is also used in textiles and rocket propellant. Not the best thing to spray on your prized tomatoes, don't you think? Let's find out. In this experiment, I tested bok choy and radish seeds. For each type of seed, there were 4 tests: a control with no hydrogen peroxide, and low, medium and high concentrations of hydrogen peroxide. In total, there were 8 tests altogether. The low concentration contained 5% hydrogen peroxide, which was 2.5 milliliters. The medium 10%, which was 5 milliliters, and the high 50%, which was 7.5 milliliters. All concentrations were mixed with 50 milliliters of water. For each test, 4 layers of paper towel were put on top of one another. The correct amount of hydrogen peroxide was extracted and mixed with 50 milliliters of water. This mixture was then poured evenly over the paper towel before putting the seeds on. All tests were then observed over a 7-day period and watered each day.
So what happened? It seems the hydrogen peroxide did not affect the speed of seed germination as much as the health of the plants.
Lack of roots, minimal leaf development, and unhealthy leaves were seen in bok choy and radish seeds. The roots of bok choy were particularly short, with some having hardly any growth. The radish control sample was also the only sample to develop root hairs. Root hairs increase the surface area of roots, so the plant can access more nutrients and water from the soil.
However, in low concentrations, hydrogen peroxide quickened the rate of leaf development and sparked seed germination for the first couple of days. But in the long term, these plants were not as healthy physically as the control samples.
Further research showed the hydrogen peroxide only broke down into water and oxygen when heated, or in the presence of certain metals.
So how does this relate to the real world? If used in agriculture, hydrogen peroxide could possibly decrease the harvest amount. If it must be applied, it is best to stick to a low concentration.
From the results, it can be seen that the physical health of the plant deteriorated as the concentration increased in strength. In terms of the effect on the environment, hydrogen peroxide could flow into water bodies and affect our drinking water, seafood, and delicate food webs. It could also decrease the bee population, as bees take pollen contaminated with chemicals, make them into honey and eat it. This would result in bees poisoning themselves and cause a devastating effect on agriculture.
So for any of you guys out there who are watching this video and considering doing the Robogals Science Challenge next year, I highly recommend that you participate in it. It's a really good opportunity to display your science talents and take the scientific knowledge that you learn in class and apply it in a real life situation. I love how personalized it is, and you get to pick topics that interest and appeal you. It's a really good opportunity also to develop your movie making skills, so it's really fun and you should definitely give it a try.